Hey, what is up, YouTube? What is up, Christianthology family? So we have Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, scorched feminist reporter attacking Harrison Butker. I don't know why they're attacking this man for what he said. He just said women shouldn't prioritize just getting a degree. Get a good man first, and then if you want to go get a degree, go do that. Or get a degree, but don't make it like that's the only thing that you're good for, a freaking degree.
Somebody have enough common sense. People are losing their minds. I can't tell y'all how many videos I've seen of women just all butthurt over something that was never said.
So telling a bunch of women that that's when their life begins? Well, I guess it depends if they're privileged or not. Baffles me that people think that social media has like warped this speech into something it's not. If you think that, you should go watch the 20-minute long speech, and I promise you're going to be sweeping your jaw off the floor by the end.
Right. Well, since I have about 200 of y'all congratulating me and asking me what the fuck I was thinking during this speech, I thought I'd respond. Yeah, it was fucking horrible.
Would really encourage him to find.
You went to college and went to go get that degree, and all you could say was effing horrible. That's all you could say. That was the vocab you could have used. Vocabulary. That's the only thing that you used. So did that degree actually help you think smartly or not?
The best parts of faith and not diverge into extremist beliefs.
The kicker for the Kansas City Chiefs, who has got to be the most sexist, white supremacist I have ever seen in my life.
Tens of thousands.
What? A white supremacist penis? What the freak? You can tell she's single. Let me see. Look at her finger. Is she single? No ring. Do you see a ring on this finger? Miserable. All these demons are miserable. Look at them. Old and gray.
For the Kansas City Chiefs.
She's probably dyeing her hair. She's gray. You can see it. That hair does not look healthy.
Who has got to be the most
no ring,
sexist, white supremacist I have ever seen in my life.
Tens of thousands of dollars and countless hours getting their degrees, that those degrees ain't shit, and that they need to just wife up and push babies out. This man is a professional football player. He can afford to have his wife stay at home and not work.
I can't be.
Most men can afford their wives staying at home, but most wives want huge homes, not huge SUVs. They want to go on trips. They want to go on trips once or twice a year. They want to buy the newest iPhone. They want to go get their hair done every freaking month. This, that. That's expensive for a regular guy. That's why you want to work, so you could do that. And there's nothing wrong with you doing that. But if you really wanted to stay home, you will let your husband allow you to stay home. But you don't want to stay home because you want to have that huge SUV. You're going to have to go to work because your husband's not going to stress himself working 80 hours just for you to stay home and drive an SUV. Especially if he's not making $1 million+ a year, or even more than that, or less than that. I mean, like 100,000 middle, like more like 400,000, 500,000.
Believe it. I still can't believe it. Women are saying, so I guess since you want women to stay at the house, I guess you for this. One girl said, I guess you for women breastfeeding in public and you want pay family leave. What are you talking about? Breastfeeding in public? Nobody cares about breastfeeding in public. It's just you dinglebats that go with your whole things out. Both of them out. The kid's sucking on this one. This one is hanging out. And you don't go somewhere in a corner. You go at a restaurant. You sit over here. You try to be a little discreet. Women be at the mall right in front of where everybody coming up the escalator and sitting there with both these saggy things hanging out. Stop doing that.
like the woman in New York that got the portal shot on, that was I think Finland. So like I think Finland and New York, they had like a portal that you could just like, it's basically a FaceTime. You could see the other person. I don't know who came up with this dumb idea, but someone did it, and the OnlyFans girl went and ruined it by showing her breast to the whole world. Like, lady, have some dignity. Why does the whole world need to see your breast? Are you stupid? These people are dumb, man. OnlyFans people are stupid. Why do you want to show your whole world your breast? Especially if you're not making money from it. You're not going to make money from that, from you showing your breast on the portal. Okay, you might get clout, but everybody's hating you in the comments because this idiot is showing her breast to people that did not ask for. They didn't ask for to see your breast. They're not paying your subscription to go see your breast. So please, leave those people alone. You thirsty people. You demons.
You You can do better than that. Cover it up and feed your baby. What are you saying? And the ones who are doing it for attention are the ones we talking about. We know you. We see you. You have no reason to pull your breasts out right here, but you're going to do it right in front of everybody, just trying to do too much. Oh, I'm a mom. This is what I do. Like, no, I see a lot of people breastfeeding their kids and they're reasonable. Okay, if the thing pop out while I'm glancing in that direction, it's not a big deal. I know what you're doing here. You're trying to feed your baby. I support you. I'll fight a dude that will challenge you when you're trying to feed your child. And then paid family leave. Listen, man, if you love women, you wouldn't be advocating for paid family leave. All it's going to do is push women out the workplace. Companies are not going to pay all these young women. All these young women are going to be without work. Companies are not going to be able to afford to pay a lot of these women to be 6 months out. I think every woman should be at home with their children. I think every woman should. But you ask a company to pay for that, all they're going to do is they're going to hire older women. They're going to hire women that can't have children. They're going to fire you. I mean, he's going to put women in a bad spot. But anyway.
They're going to fire a lot of people just to do that. They're going to fire a lot of people. A lot. They're probably going to lower their pay too.
I made this video to play the clip of Patrick Mahomes.
I know Harrison. I've known him for 7 years, and I judge him by the character that he shows every single day, and that's a good person. That's someone who cares about the people around him, cares about his family, and wants to make a good impact in society. When you're in the locker room, there's a lot of people from a lot of different areas of life, and they have a lot of different views on everything, and we're not always going to agree, but and there's certain things that he said that I don't necessarily agree with, but I understand the person that he is, and he's trying to do whatever he can to lead people in the right direction, and that might not be the same values as I have. At the same time, I'm going to judge him by the character that he shows every single day. That's a great person, and we'll continue to move along and try to help build each other up to make ourselves better every single day. But at the end of the day, we're going to come together as a team, and I think that'll help out as well as eliminating those distractions outside the building as well.
The guys are good with that. They understand. I mean, they understand how things work. I mean, everybody's got their own opinion, and that's what's so great about this country. You can share those things and you work through it, and that's what guys do.
What makes the locker room so cool is you're able to have those discussions and become better and make those decisions for yourself. And so even though they're very vast, I guess, differences as far as those speeches happening at the same time, I mean, you're able to talk to guys and you get knowledge and you make your own decisions at the end of the day. And I think that's what makes this country so great, is that you're able to get as much knowledge as you can, and then you make your own decisions. And it gets a little divisive sometimes when you get to social media and you get to outside the building, but in the building you can have those healthy discussions and still be friends at the end of the day, even though you might not agree with exactly the same things.
I didn't talk to him about this. Didn't think we needed it. We're a microcosm of life here. Everybody from different areas, different religions, different races, and so we all get along. We all respect each other's opinions, and not necessarily do we go by those, but we respect everybody to have a voice. It's a great thing about America, man, and we're just, like I said, a microcosm of that. And I wish, my wish is that, everybody could kind of follow that. So, yeah.
With so many women just on staff here and in the building, his comments kind of touched on women you work for. So, what do you tell them if they come to you with a concern about players speaking ill of, women in general?
Yeah, that hasn't happened. I don't think he was speaking ill to women, but he has his opinions, and we all respect that. I let you guys in this room, and you have a lot of opinions that I don't like.
So I say this because I got to get on the radio. I'll say this: the whole premise of everything is that Harrison Butker didn't say nothing against women. He said nothing about women not being able to work and none of this other crazy, stupid, lunatic stuff. Women can go out.
But what I would say is, well, as a woman, why would you even want to work? What the hell would you even want to work? You want to work and go take care of kids? Like, what the frick? You can't do everything. If you do everything, you're going to get stressed out. And now you're stressed out. You can't give the love that you're supposed to give to your kids because you're stressed out and you're tired. You cannot love your husband because you're stressed out and you're tired. Because you want to work 50 hours at a job and come home and also work another 20-hour shift. Because your kids need taking care of. Your kids need a meal. Your kids need breakfast, lunch, dinner. They need that clothes washed. You got to clean around the house. Like, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to spend 50 hours at a job and come home too and work? I don't get that. Instead of you taking that 50 hours that you was going to work at a job and your man provides for everything for you and you could stay home and take care of the house, because raising kids, it's a job in itself. It's a full-time job. Especially if you want better kids for society, you want to raise good future adults, you got to invest that time. And it could be more than 50 hours. So why would you want to do additional work? I understand women saying that they could do everything, but no human being could do everything in this world. We all got to compromise. We all got to sacrifice things. Yes, most women in America are working. They're working. It is what it is. But if you're going to make that, if you're going to choose to work when your husband could afford you stay home so you can take care of the kids, that's when I see the problem with that. It's like, why would you pick a job over your children? Because you could buy a fancy SUV or take trips because you're working 40 hours, 50 hours a week. It doesn't make sense to me. A man that's trying to lower your burden, like your husband's trying to lower your burden by allowing you to stay home. Man, do you know how good it is to stay home? You get the kids ready, you take them to school, boom. You have up to like 8 hours, 9 hours of free time. You clean the house, you do whatever you gotta do, watch some Netflix, go work out. And you still have hours and hours of free time. You could work from home. You could help your husband if he has business. You could do so many things without having to step out of the house to go work 40, 50 hours at a meaningless job. Okay? Women, we love you. We don't think you're less than. We're just trying to make your life more comfortable, and you guys want to stress yourself out. I don't know why you want to stress yourself out. You want to work 40, 50 hours and come stress yourself out with kids too? That sounds terrible. Please, we love y'all. We want y'all to be happy. We want y'all to be free. Because when you are happy and free, we also get that energy from you, and it makes us happy, and it makes us work harder, make more money. When you love us more, we make more money because we now getting encouraged by our spouse. Our spouse is saying, hey, babe, you're working hard. I'm doing this for you. Intimate time, all that. Your husband is happy. You happy. The kids are all happy. And like, if you want to work, go work. But don't do like 50 hours. Do like 20, 30. Like part-time, in my opinion. Do part-time. If you really want to work, just do part-time, in my opinion. Unless you're a single mom, then you have no choice. But if we're talking about married people that have their husband at home, that could afford their woman that lifestyle.
Do whatever they want to do. A lot of women, that's how you hear. This is how all the human beings are created. 7-8 billion people are created because women are looking forward to having children. Clearly. They're looking forward to having children. More people are born than they are aborted. More people are born. Most 99% of women are looking forward to having a kid. It's just the ones that's the thoughts on the weekend that somebody hitting and quitting. Y'all the ones that have a problem with, I want to be myself and I don't want to. Most people are looking forward to. It ain't say you have to. He didn't say it's obligated for you to do it. But he just said Catholic women are most looking forward to this obligation. Any woman that you see crying about this stuff, they all floozies. It's rarely you see a married woman talking stupid like this.
Right.
Patrick Mahomes' wife, what does she do? Andy Reid's wife, what does she do? Come on. Anybody that's making money, their wife is sitting at home.
Their wife sitting at home. They ain't working no 50-hour job. Unless they have a huge business, their wife is working with them. If your wife working with you, you think you're going to give her 60 hours of work? Are you dumb? She probably going to be making more money than she even deserves because she works for you. And the whole money comes back home. Why would you want to work at a stranger's job? You get me? These people, Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, all these basketball players, even Officer Tatum, his wife is staying at home because he's making millions of dollars a year. That is my dream. That is my goal. Make tons of money so I could give my wife my future wife, when I'm married, give my future wife a better life. Give my kids a better life. Take care of my extended family. That is my goal. Okay? I would never want my wife to work if I'm successful. If I'm successful, I would never want her to work. She could work, but I would say don't stress yourself out, babe. If you want to go get that degree, just to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish, go ahead. But babe, I want you to have the best life you could have, and I don't want you to go overwork at some stranger's job. All right? That is it for the video though, man. Hopefully you guys understood what I'm saying. I don't hate women. We don't hate women. We just don't want you guys to stress out. You don't. Have you seen women? I've seen multiple women at work and they look miserable. They look miserable because they don't belong there. A woman doesn't really belong. Back-breaking labor work, intensive work. You don't need to do that, baby. I want you to get your nails done, get your hair done, get your facials, all that. Relaxed. I don't want you picking up boxes, doing all these things because you're a beautiful woman. You don't need to be doing that, babe. That's how I feel about it. Tell me what you guys feel about it in the comments, all right?